How's it going, everybody? Wanted to make a video about religion, beliefs. Christianity has spent the last several thousand years. At the beginning, they force converted people with the sword. No different than Muhammad. No different than Islam. No different than what Allah desired. I grew up believing in the Hebrew God and His Son, Jesus Christ. Now that statement in itself is His Son. That statement, that's not true according to what the Hebrews used to believe. They never believed in a man God. After studying it thoroughly for many years, I can now say that I don't care. After seeing a lack of God's power, I can honestly say I can fully say, who cares? Religion is something that helps people get by, especially when they're in a time of need. But excuse me. Honestly, who cares? If there is a God, and what I studied for 32 years isn't fables, then it's no different than the Lord of the Rings. If it is fables, if they are just created tales, okay? If God existed back then, how come He's not as active as He used to be? All these questions and more I've asked myself. And how come there's differences between the God of the Hebrews and the Christian God, Jesus? And how come both of them haven't done anything major within the time since Samuel and JC, Jesus Christ? And how come the Hebrews and the northern tribes don't have that God anymore? Well, historically, that is, the God forsake them. That God forsook them. And now they're scattered amongst the nations. They don't even know who the hell they are. And why are these people that keep the Torah, truly keep the Torah? I'm not talking about the modern day interpretation of it, or keeping the Sabbath on, or utilizing the Gregorian calendar, which is the Friday night to Saturday night Sabbath. That's not how the ancient Israelites did it at all. They did it, they believed in a lunar calendar. and the specifics behind that are lost. But even those that claim to live by it, I used to be one of them. They thought they felt complete. I thought I felt complete. I thought that that's what I needed to have a super powerful connection with God, so that God would provide, protect, and elevate me above all the rest. But that never happened. I truly just wasted my time, I feel like. Because that God is just not existent. And what God, just like a person, which person on earth would not want to have a relationship with someone that truly wanted to have a relationship with them? But I understand that at the same time, I brought up that analogy, not everyone's going to be attracted to you in that sense. Not everyone's going to want to have a relationship with you. So possibly that's what's going on. But then at the same time, the fear of God and all these things that we are taught, or that we learn along the way, if we decide to believe in Christianity, Messianic roots, Hebrew roots, whatever you want to call it. And I forgot what point I was going to say there, but at the same time, why aren't the people that supposedly believe in this God, they're not united at all? They lack the power of God. Not everyone that they pray for gets healed. And why are there so many less fortunate people that believe in that stuff? And they cling to that stuff. And they have faith that, God's gonna provide, God's gonna do this. But in reality, they're the ones that are making things happen. Or not making things happen. My Lord loves me. That kind of crap. They don't even realize what the word Lord means. It means many more other definitions than what they think it means. Their true Lord. Your true Lord nowadays is your supervisor, your managers. That is your Lord, because you're serving them. You are a servant to them. Your other true Lord is your mayor, your president, your king, if you still have one, your queen. It was also used in a relationship perspective. Married women used to call their husbands Lord. But now it refers to a person that is said to still be alive, when really, logically, that's impossible. There's no such thing as a fountain of youth. Because I have a faith like Thomas, I have to see it to believe it. And those things haven't come to pass. I've seen life and I've seen death. I've seen illness. And I have seen other things that the average man sees and the other average other men that aren't so average, they get to witness too. And so, believe what you see what you believe, and don't call a man that lived 2,000 years ago your Lord and Savior when he can't save you for nothing. He can't save you. He can't save you at all. Okay? You'll have a better chance. You'll have a higher chance of getting saved by someone that's living and actually of the time and the century and the age that you're living in. Just in case this video stays up for a while. So that's just what I've been thinking. Think about it. Think about things logically, people. Stop giving the man with a tie or without a tie and a nice suit, some decent shoes on. He may or may not drive a better looking car than you or a newer car than you. Most of them do. Stop giving them your 10%. You just preaching, teaching lies. But now if you want a tax deductible charitable donation, by all means, continue. Adelante, like they say in Spanish. Have a good day.